Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome. This is your girl LaToyia with LT Student Credit Solutions, and I'm here to talk about some of the questions that you guys are asking me, and I want to make sure that if anybody else has these same questions that I address them. Stay tuned.
It's LaToyia, oh, it's LaToyia, oh, it's LaToyia, the credit guru.
All right, so I went in my inbox and I had a couple of questions about credit repair. So today we're going to talk about credit repair, okay? Now remember, I'm covering all things credit. So guys, if the content that I'm sharing is important, if you find it informational, like, subscribe, share, click that notification button so that you get notified when I upload new content. And you know I'm doing it daily because I've reached my 1,000 subscribers. Okay, so listen, number one, we're looking to find out how long credit repair takes, okay? Guys, I wish there was a crystal ball to tell you it's specifically tailored to this amount of days. Unfortunately, it's not. And if you get someone to tell you, hey, I can get this off in a month, and you want to go ahead, c'est la vie. Now, I'm telling you, I have in the past ran across a lot of credit repair companies. That's why me and my husband decided to do it ourselves, because either we would make the payment and then we didn't hear from them. It was a fly-by-night company, or they would make promises and then we had expectations, whether we wanted to hurry up and move into a new apartment or whatever the case is, and they were holding us up. If you are transparent, which I'm transparent initially, it leads to less questions. So guys, whether you're trying to do it yourself or whether you're doing it for your clients, this video is going to cover it all. And maybe it'll help your clients. Maybe you can share this video to your clients so they can understand the process, right? And realize we are actually doing you a favor. You understand? This is a service that we're providing on your behalf. So you do have to understand, look, there are laws that we're going to quote and we're going to challenge things of inaccuracies that's on your credit report. There is no time frame. So my rule of thumb, I tell my clients between 6 and 12 months. Does it take me that long? No. So if you are trying to get into a house, say there's a development just being built and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and get my credit fixed so I can be one of them homeowners. Guys, that gives you, incentives to go ahead and get your credit repaired. Great. But how long did it really take you to get these items on your credit report? Okay, I'm sure it didn't happen in 30 days. I'm sure you have some things that you need to work on, derogatory collection, medical bills, whatever it is, it takes some time to remove. Okay, so it is very hard and every situation is different. So while one of my clients may have nothing but medical bills, maybe 5 medical bills on there. So another client may have a repo, maybe a bankruptcy. Maybe they have, in conjunction with that, some medical bills, and then they didn't pay their sprint. These files are different. And the only way I will be able to tell you is if I look at your credit report, okay? That is a credit analysis. That is a fee. You know why it's a fee? It wasn't always a fee. You know why it's a fee? Because I want to make sure when I'm telling you a specific time to meet me on Zoom, because that's how we do it, that you will make sure you show up. And then boom. Now the credit analysis is one of the most important parts, because whether you decide to go with my company or not, but you will go with our company, it just basically tells you what needs to be disputed, what's being inaccurately reported, and just really a fine-tooth comb of how to remove, getting your identifiers lined up, getting it all in compliance. So listen, that is stages. The Bureau has 30 days to respond to the challenges that we're presenting to them. And guys, you're not going to know this unless you have your credit report in front of you, okay? That's why when we're going to go on our Zoom, I have you set up Identity IQ, okay? And the link is in below. So if you're ready to start that, you go ahead and click that link and you get on the Calendly and pick your day, and I'm right there with you, okay? So the ones that want to do it themselves, you look at your credit report, you look at all of those collections, all of those charge-offs, the medical bills, just everything, late payments, everything that's on your credit report. And then you write it down, right? Inquiries, write them down, right? So you know what you're going to attack from. And then you basically will understand that, let me put 5 accounts on this letter. Let me put 5 accounts. You put too many accounts, guys, they're gonna chuck that sucker. You gotta understand, these are algorithms. It's going through an e-Oscar. It's not going to a person. You're thinking that these letters are actually going in the hands of a person and they're reading it and saying, verified. No, if you're constantly getting your things verified, you might need to give me a call. But again, it's days that you have, and there's nothing we can do at that point. Once we send out the letter, we wait. It's a waiting game. All right, so some things are removed. Guess what? We write another letter. It's another waiting game. So yeah, it's really hard for me to tell you an exact time. But what I will tell you is, guys, if you decided today to make that change in your credit report, that's better than you did last year. So the momentum will follow. Whether it takes 6 months or 12 months, these days are going to go by anyway. So at this moment, you're actually doing something good for yourself instead of waiting, right? So just be patient. I mean, you got to trust the process. You hear that a lot, but you got to trust the process, because once you do this, you're investing in yourself. Your life is forever changed, guys. I didn't know this information. I had a foreclosure. I didn't quite have a repo. I had it where, you needed to get a loan on your vehicle that you had already paid, and you go to this title place. They give you money for your title, a car title loan. That's what it's called. So I needed a couple $100, and it had like a 300% interest. And so I was like, and then they came and got my vehicle. I had a lot of things going on, and it stayed on my report. I had no idea that I can get it off. All right. So I'm like, you can get it off. It's going to take some time. And guys, when you're dealing with a credit repair company, a credit consultant, guys, kind of, how you pick up the phone and you talking to your banking institution, and you're like, hey, how you doing? My name is, kind of deal with them like that. Don't come at them. We're all working together, and we're trying to change your life. We're trying to do the best that we can to increase you at the fastest rate possible, so that you can move into that car, that home, that new apartment, refi your house, get those credit lines. Whatever you're trying to do is what we are looking to do for you. So, I'll hit some other things on a later date. The other thing was, is it guaranteed? So I'm going to say it like this. Think of the credit consultant as your legal lawyer, right? So think about a court case. You have the lawyer that's defending you against whoever using and quoting laws. That's kind of like we are, but it's not, we don't have those titles. But think of it in this way. Toya is going to be defending you, challenging these particular items, quoting the laws, and getting your best possible results. Okay? And so when you look at it in that way, you got to understand it's very strategic. You got to handle it very strategically and use the right verbiage and use the right laws. And see, this is the thing. Do your due diligence if you're doing it yourself. Everything is on Google. If you're having us do it for you, I'm letting you know, is there guarantees? Is there a chance that I can challenge something and it doesn't move? It's possible. If you have a bankruptcy, guys, that is very new, you have a long paper trail that has to be disputed. You're in for a long journey. Can it be removed? Yes. How long? I'm not going to give you that time. But what I'm telling you is, when you commit to sign up, we will walk through and join the journey with you. You will get updates, and you will be able to join our private group and ask questions. And that's what I can tell you. Credit repairing, rebuilding is a process. But when you do it and it's completed, okay. But that's how you feel, okay? Feel like, woo! So anyway, guys, I wanted to pop on. I love that you guys are here. I mean, honestly, I just want to give a little piece of me. And if you have questions, jot it down below, because guess what? I love responding, and then everyone's learning from it. Each one teach one. Everyone's learning from your question. I know a lot of people, I have a lot of people that I have worked with, and I say, guys, leave a review. I understand in the credit world, you see these people on Facebook, because that's what this platform is for, Facebook, Instagram, and you see them with those cars and those houses and this money and these credit cards. Not everybody was just there. They had to get there, but they're not showing you their walk of life. They're not showing you the process. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to go ahead and put the reviews. They don't want other people to see that they are restructuring their financial situation. Sometimes, listen, even in business ventures, sometimes it just don't work for you. You got to start all over. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Like, you got to really restructure it and come again. And then, boom, it works. So you see all of these people doing their thing. They took time, figured out it wasn't working for them this way. Let me go ahead on this side. So guys, come on this side. The view is so much better. I'm telling you, I was both places. The view is so much better here. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Thanks for coming, and stay to the end for my bonus videos. Guys, do you know that when you stay, you help my channel? I appreciate you, and I will see you later. All right, so we're at the end of the video, and you know what my job is? My job is to sit here and shift your paradigm, let you understand that you create your reality, okay? So if you're sitting here looking at this video and you're naysaying, that's not true, that's not gonna happen, it's not for me, it's only for the rich, you are blocking your success. So what I'm asking you to do right now is build an image in your mind. I want you to say to yourself, after visualizing that image, whether that's you getting into that new car, that new apartment, that new house, creating, wealth beyond measures for your lineage. What I want you to do is repeat after me. I am so happy now that, and what are you going to say after that? I am so happy now that my bank account is abundantly overflowing. I am so happy now that my health is at its greatest peak. I am so happy now that I am excessively proud of myself. What are you so happy now for? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in fruition. So even if you're not, let's fake it till we make it, right? Let's use those words. And then I see myself where? Fill that out. Guys, you can do all things, but the first thing you have to do is change the way that you are thinking about this credit situation. This credit situation can unlock all doors, but not just a credit situation, all situations. But right now we're speaking about credit. If you think my credit can't get better because I did this and I can't afford this you're blocking. It has nothing to do with that. It only starts here. When you start being able to visualize what you want, not what you have, not where or how you're going to get it, but what you want, then momentum will follow. Okay, I'll see you soon.